Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the study of antiquity and the Middle Ages. As always, I'm your host, Nick Barksdale, and today we are joined by a very special guest, Dr. Miano. Dr. Miano, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Hey, thanks for having me. Appreciate being here.
Dr. Miano is actually the creator and founder and host of an awesome YouTube channel called World of Antiquity. I can't recommend it enough. And before we begin our series, I want to go ahead and encourage you. Check out the links in the video description below. Subscribe to his channel, click the notification button, and definitely share as much as you can. It's an awesome channel. He's an awesome guy, and I cannot recommend his videos enough. And so now we're coming to a topic that I really do not know hardly anything about. And when he suggested this topic, I was really intrigued because I know it's popped up in a variety of online articles, but I just haven't really focused on it. And so I'm really curious about this. So what is Nebiru and why is it so popular?
Well, it's not popular in academia, except for maybe some specialists, but Nibiru refers to something referred to in Mesopotamian astronomy, in an object in the sky. And Zecharia Sitchin, again, has made a lot of it, I think claiming that it was lost planet X, something like that. But I'll tell you what the actual ancient Mesopotamian texts say about it in a nutshell, if I can. It's also kind of complicated, but the word means something like, it has the idea of crossing, being some sort of crossing point or crossing marker. The great thing about a lot of the work that's been done in academia is that they'll, like the Chicago Assyrian Dictionary lists all the occurrences of a single word in all the ancient texts, and then you have all the references, right? So you can look up Nebiru. And we find that it's used in different contexts. Sometimes it just refers to something like a ferry or a place to cross a river. Nothing to do with astronomy, because it's a crossing, right? It means crossing. So it can refer to that. In actually only a minority of instances does it relate to an astronomical body. When it does, you will see the word sometimes marked with a sign for a god. They believed astronomical bodies were gods anyway. And sometimes you'll see it marked with the word mul, M-U-L, mul, which means basically a heavenly body. It could either be a star or a planet. It basically refers to something shining in the sky, except for the sun or moon. So a mul is anything up there that shines except for the sun and moon. And so it's marked with that. The context of where you see it in a work of literature or a document or whatever is the best indicator of what it could be. And in most cases, it appears to refer to the planet Jupiter. The Jupiter identification seems clear because Nibiru is equated with the god Marduk, and Marduk was identified with Jupiter. Also, Nibiru is said to be visible in the sky, and every year. And we know that during the time of the Mesopotamians, okay, there were only so many visible planets, okay? So this idea of it being a lost planet or whatever doesn't really go with the actual the actual documents that we've got. I actually did, because Zecharia Sitchin made a theory based on this Sumerian cylinder seal, where he says there appears to be an image of the solar system, the planets revolving around the sun, which the Sumerians could not possibly have known about. I actually have a video on this. It's called The Astronomical Knowledge of the Sumerians. You can check it out, where I talk about that image and how it could not possibly be a solar system. But Nibiru is connected with that. He assumes that one of the planets going around the sun must be Nibiru. Anyway, those are my thoughts on it.
And to my subscribers, check out the links in the video description below. I'm going to actually include a link to that video, and I'm sure many of you are going to enjoy it, especially if you love astronomy, you love the Sumerians. It's going to be perfect for you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here today at the study of antiquity and the Middle Ages on our series where Dr. Miano guides us through a variety of interesting, obscure, and often controversial subjects, and he sets the record straight. Dr. Miano, thank you so much for coming on today.
Hey, it was my pleasure. Anytime.
Check out the links in the video description below. It's going to take you to a variety of sources from his academia page to his YouTube channel, and really just enjoy it and take advantage of all the awesome insights that he has to offer us to help us better understand the subjects that we both love.